Hello everyone and welcome to Lucy's Larking Adventures. We're here at this lovely brook today, just on the outskirts of Somerset, so a bit further out for us. We've had a beautiful week of weather this week. It's been really sunny, although yesterday we had a whole day of rain, so it's a little bit higher than we would have hoped for. But this place has been on our to-do list for a little while, so we're really excited to be here. We're hoping there's lots of exciting stuff to find, and you can see it's a little bit sunny today, although there's a bit of wind, so I apologise if you're picking up any wind noise. So here we go, let's get in and see what we can find. Okay, so here we go, we're in. It does get a little bit deep in some places, so we'll have to take it steady, and you can see it's a bit murky on the bottom, so it's going to need some close inspection, but that's never stopped us before, so let's have a look and see what we can find. So here's the first find. Ryan's just pulled out this bottle, and it isn't particularly old. It's a Lucozade energy bottle, as you can see, and it's got the barcode there, but it is actually glass, and they don't make them in glass anymore. I can actually remember when I was younger, you used to get Lucozade in a glass bottle. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I do love something with a bit of advertising on it. It's nice to be able to see what it was, but let's hope there's some older stuff here too. So on we go to the next thing. Ryan's got the magnet, so he's going to trawl that along behind him as he did last time. And we'll hope for some good finds on that. So fingers crossed there's lots to be found. On we go. I've just brought you back for a quick catch up because I found some signs of interesting stuff. So look, there's the bottom of this ceramic jar, look, and I think it's probably blue and white sort of striped, I think. So I'm tempted to take that and try and clean it up, you know, and see if I can work out what it was. We've got a nice bit of pipe stem here, so that's always nice. It means that we'll keep our eyes peeled for that elusive clay pipe. And then this is interesting. This little glass thing here, it could be part of some sort of bulb or thermometer or something. I don't know. But yeah, lots of sort of broken things at the moment. But we'll keep going and hopefully we'll get to the complete stuff as we go. And Ryan's just come over and he's found this, look. You know how I do love to find the remains of an old shoe, and this one is super. Look at that. Look at the sole on that. That's magnificent, isn't it? So yeah, super pleased with that. And then there's a couple of other bottle finds that we've had here as well. So let me just put these things down carefully over here. So this one, as you can see, is broken, which is a shame, because it says around the bottom Trowbridge and Trowbridge and Wiltshire Mineral Water Co Limited. So that would have been a nice one to have had complete. We've never found one of those before. And then there's this lovely cider bottle here, look. It says Friel's Pure Apple Cider with the great label on it. And yeah, again, never found one of those before, so that's pretty neat. So there's some good signs here, which is a great way to start, and we're going to go on and keep looking. See you soon. Okay, I'm bringing you back because I can see signs of something glass here, look. It looks like it might be a bottle or a jar. Now obviously we don't know if it's broken or anything, but I'm going to go in and carefully get it out and we'll have a look. Ah, it is complete, but it's a glass jar, not a bottle. But it's nice to find some complete stuff. And Ryan's got a couple of things as well there. So he's found a little bovril jar, which is always nice. What size is it? Can you see? Not quite.
2 ounces.
Oh, 2 ounce, that's nice, a nice small one. Another piece of clay pipe stem, and a bit of shotgun cartridge. So yeah, I think we're on the track to some exciting stuff. There is another bottle there as well, look, which is smashed, no name or anything on that. So we'll keep going, and we're just hoping for that sort of that prize piece. Find of the week is still to be found, I think, here. So on we go. Look at this. Isn't this neat? Some kind of bucket or something, almost like a sort of paint can type bucket. Look, still got the handle intact and everything. It's a shame it's got some rusty holes in it, but if you've seen my recent video where Ryan had upcycled some old bucket parts into a lovely flower planter for me, you'll know that he's a fan of this sort of thing, so he might well take it home and try and do something lovely with it. So yeah, that's sweet, isn't it? Yeah, so far we're having a great time. We haven't gone that far from where we started, and we found a few interesting things to keep us going. So when we go to the next one. So we found another shoe, which is quite unusual for us. We don't tend not to find crops of them. But look, so there's definitely old stuff here. We're on the trail of something exciting. So yeah, we both feel excited. We feel like something great's going to come out here. So on we go, and hopefully we'll find it soon. Okay, so my current situation is surrounded by nettles and trees. Pretty close, look. It's fine. Because just underneath my feet there's a really nice sandy bit, and that's sort of where the majority of the stuff that we're finding is coming out. So I'm going through the trees, proper adventure style, and digging it out for you. So Ryan has just had a lovely find. Look at this jar. Isn't it just magnificent? I've never seen one this shape before, and absolutely love it. It's kind of got like an Art Deco look to it, hasn't it, almost? That lovely sort of square shape and those nice corners. So yeah, super pleased with that. That one is definitely one for the scrubbing brush. That will be cleaned up and added to our collection. And there's something just under this murky bit here. So Ryan, I think, is just kicking up a bit of dirt further on. So we will forgive him that, because I can just see it down there. Look, can you spot it? And I'm gonna... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go in and get it. It's a jar, I think. Yeah, look, another old jar. So jars are not always the most exciting thing to find. They tend to survive so well though. No paste jars today yet. Let's keep an eye out for those. But they're always a sign that there is that there's stuff here, that we're on the trail of some sort of dump or something. Because if you just imagine how many people use these glass jars all the time for all sorts of things, there tend to be a lot of them at sort of dump sites. So it's a good sign, and on we go, and we'll look for the next thing. So I've just pulled this lovely little bottle out of the sand, and it's in perfect condition, which is always nice. And I can see a couple of interesting things down here that I am hoping are some fun stuff. Look, I can see some writing. And you know, if you've watched my videos before, that I do love to find letters and numbers. So let's go and have a look and see what it is. Oh, it's really cute. Would you look at that? Mansion polish. That is fantastic, isn't it? What does it say there? For bright and healthy homes, I think. Oh, look at it. I do love that. I'm a big fan of that. I bet Mansion Polish in its time had some pretty great advertising, I'm sure of it. Let's go and see what else we can see down here then, because I saw a couple of interesting looking shapes. So let's go and have a look. Oh look, it's a little milk glass jar. And this one says made in the USA, which is nice. And it has actually still got the lid on, look. I wonder if there's anything in there after all this time. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm really pleased with that. I know I've got lots of friends over in the USA that like my channel, so yeah, this one's for you guys. Okay, let's put that over there. And I've got a nice little pile growing over there now. And I thought I saw something else, so let's have a look. So that's just a broken condiment jar, which is a shame. I'll get that out of the way. And then one more thing I want to look at is this. What are you? Oh, just a shell. Look at that. Okay, so that was like a nice little crop of finds there. I'm quite pleased with that. We're going to go on and see what else we can find, and we'll be sure to let you know. See you soon. Okay, I'm just filming you a quick update from the bank because the water behind us got a bit murky, so we're just going to let it clear a little bit before we start going back upstream again. So Ryan's found a couple of nice small bottles. We love to find these. They are quite common for us to find, but they're always nice. And this one is nice. This is like a little, I think, a medicine sort of jar, don't you? I'd imagine it with some sort of tablets or pills or something in it. So yeah, really pleased with those. And then a couple more jars. These are they seem to be really popular right here. So so that's interesting. I wonder why there are so many of them. But yeah, on we go, and we'll bring you back soon. See you in a sec. So I can see a bottle just here. Look, can you spot it too? I'm going to go and have a look, as I think it might be a small, yeah, it does look like a little milk bottle. That's just a bit of an empty. I can't see any writing on it at the moment. Oh no, there is something, look. I think that's the, isn't that the milk safety logo? I think we've seen one a bit like that before, you know. Yeah, it looks like it. Safety first or something, I think it's called. But we'll give it a good clean up. As you know, Ryan likes to collect milk bottles, so he'll be pleased with that one. So yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? We're having a really great lark here, actually. Like stuff, we're finding stuff sort of pretty consistently, which is good. Some broken, of course, but we're on to some more complete stuff now. And I don't know if it's just like the weather or the fact that we're sort of on the edge of a woods or something, but it feels really atmospheric here. So it's kind of quite a nice feeling to have a larking adventure in. So yeah, so we're having a really good time. We're going to keep going, of course. We hope there's plenty more to be found. And we'll bring you back when we find the next thing. See you soon. So I've just found a large bottle here, look, with that nice shaped neck. It's a screw top. I think it's got some age to it. We don't always keep these just because of the size of them, but sometimes we do. So we'll see what else we find today. Okay, let's go on and have a look what else we found. I've just heard Ryan exclaim that he thinks, I'm just going to put this bottle down, so bear with me a second. Ryan exclaimed that he thinks he's found find of the day. So let's have a look. Oh look, it's pretty great actually. It is pretty great. You ready? Look at that. A porcelain boot. Would you believe it? I've never seen anything like that, have you? No. That's a really good find. Oh, it's so decorative as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's in really good condition. And it's like, it's just really decorative. Look at the shape around the top, and you can see it's got some like detail around there, can't you? Super. Yeah, that's a really cool find. Well done, Ryan. I can't wait to get that cleaned up and see what it looks like in all its glory. There you go. So I think it probably is a contender for find of the week, but let's not be too hasty because who knows. But yeah, pretty impressed with that so far. Certainly unique. Don't come across those every day, do you? So we've emerged from the cover of the trees, and let me just show you because it's really beautiful. It's lovely, isn't it? I have spotted over here, look at this guy, a massive crayfish. So I'm going to avoid him a little bit. But over here, I thought I spotted something interesting. Let's have a look if I can find it. Oh, it's the remains of an even bigger jar. You can see, look, as soon as I move, I murk things up. So we are heading actually in the other direction, like away from the water's flow, so that we don't disturb ourselves too much. But visibility is pretty low. You can see lots of interesting shapes, but yeah, I'll wait for it to clear a little bit. There's that guy, look. It's huge. Yeah, head up a little bit behind me through this obstacle here and then see what we can find. So I'll bring you back soon. Look, I've just found something absolutely lovely. Look at that. Unfortunately, look at that. So that's always a shame, isn't it? But you know, what can you do, eh? It's still pretty great, isn't it? I wonder how old it is. Still quite a nice thing to have found the remains of, I suppose. It would have been wonderful, wouldn't it, in its time? So, and I do wonder whether that bit of blue and white striped pottery that I found earlier used to belong to this. What do you think? See if I can match them up. Ryan's left me a couple of things here to show you that he's found. He's found this lovely little glass jar. Look, it's got to be a Cosmetic jar, I'd say, wouldn't you? Bit worse for wear, but you know, it's had a bit of a tough life, so let it off. It's complete. It is. Oh, something may have just dropped out of there, so I'll have to go and have a dig for that. Can't see any sign on the bottom, but still, these are lovely. I love using these just around the house. Cleaned up, they look really great. So that's a good find. Oh look, what did drop out? You must have put that in there for me to find. Look. First paste jar of the day, and it's the Shipham's one, which is, you know, they're like the peak paste jar, I'd like to think. premium brand. And the bottle here, look as well, what's this? So again, I think it's plain. Oh no, it's got some sort of pattern on it, hasn't it? Can you see that sort of crazing pattern? I've seen that before. I think it might be like a Tizer or... Does it say anywhere? I can't see a name. But still, that's pretty neat. So yeah, pleased with that. He's had a little, good little haul there. So I'll leave it there to be collected on the way back. We've got a few little collections like this now to collect once I've got my backpack on. So on we go to the next thing. So this is another of Ryan's finds. He's having a pretty good day today, right? And I love a Chemist bottle, and I especially love it when you can still see the name on it. Boots the Chemist, look at that, isn't that just wonderful? We found, I think, just one like this before, and it's in our collection in our cabinet at home. So this might join it, you know. Great, isn't it? Look at this. So if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that we quite often find sauce bottles. Quite like finding them. I know that like bottle diggers and things don't always like finding them. They're not the most exciting, but this one is neat because it's still got the stopper in it. Look at that. Who can remember when you used to have sauce like that? I can't. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. That stopper is going to stay with it as they've... Yeah, I'll get Ryan to come and take it out actually, and we can show you what the stopper looks like as well. So they've been together for so long in the water that it's just lovely to find them together in one piece. So let's just have a look at that stopper a second. There you go, Ryan's taking it out. Look at that, it's still got the cork underneath, look. So yeah, that's pretty neat. We haven't even got a stopper like that, have we, with the cork still around it? So yeah, really pleased with that. And then I'm just going to head a little bit further upstream and we'll let you know what else there is. So I've brought you back because, I mean, I hate to say this, but this is another of Ryan's finds. So he went much deeper than I was prepared to go, almost like past where waders would be if we even had them on. But it was worth it because look what he's found. This lovely old bottle, and on the front there it says Hall's Wine Tonic. And it's got that little symbol in the middle, look. So yeah, super pleased with that. That's definitely got some age to it, hasn't it? And I'm going to see what I can find out about Hall's wine. But if any of you guys recognise it, let me know, because it would be really great to try and age it or find out where it's from and that sort of thing. So yeah, super find, one for the collection. Well done, Ryan. Here's a lovely essence of camp coffee and chicory, another Lucy's Larking favourite. This one's a Patterson's. A little while ago I actually found some of this in Sainsbury's. Now it comes in a plastic bottle, of course, but I brought some home to show you guys, so go back and check it out if you haven't seen it already, because these are really popular and still are now, so that's pretty cool. So I really like that, and it's an older one as well. It's got the older top to it. And let me just show you and put this one down and grab another one that Ryan's found. Here we go. So just magically swapped bottles there. I haven't got enough hands, which is a shame. But this is a really nice old, I'd say, wine bottle. Look, the nice old top. No signs of names or anything on it. But it looks like we're on the trail of some older stuff now that we've gone a little bit further and up out under the cover of the trees, just that you can see there that I showed you just a second ago. But unfortunately, I think after the storm that we had on Friday, it's too deep to go much further in that direction. But that's okay, because it means that we've got somewhere super exciting to come back and follow up even further to try and find the source of all of this cool stuff. So yeah, it's getting older, it's getting more complete, so that's pretty cool. But we're still going. We're just going to head the other way and see if there's anything exciting to be found there. And yeah, definitely a location to come back to, so that's always exciting, because it means there'll be a future video of us on the trail of the source of all of this cool stuff. So on we go, I'll bring you back soon. Okay, so I know you can see the magnet in the background there, but we didn't find this with the magnet. Look, I've just spotted this under the water and I can't wait to go and see what it is. Look at it. That's really nice. It's going to take some cleaning, but look at it. That's got a really lovely design actually. Again, a little bit sort of art deco, isn't it, almost? A little screw top. I wonder what it would have been. It looks like some sort of cologne or something, doesn't it? Like it's pretty, like it's designed to be pretty. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. That's come out of the sandy bit, so so definitely worth having a shuffle round with our feet in the sandy bit under the water here, because there's lots of cool stuff to find. So I think in a second we're going to head up back onto the bank and along, and then get back in a bit further down. So bear with us while we do that, and we'll bring you back, of course. So a bit like the remains of the little vase urn thing that I showed you earlier, this is probably the most complete thing of this that we've found. I mean, there's still not much of it, but there's more than there usually is. And I've got a feeling this is pretty old, you know. So I know there's a great guy on YouTube who is really expert at aging pottery, and I might ask him to give me a hand and see if we can age it, because it just, I don't know, it just feels older, it looks older. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. A quick aside from all of Ryan's wonderful complete and old finds, to show you some more letters, look, that I found. And this is the remains of a tiny little bit that remains of an old Dundee marmalade jar. We've got a couple of these at home in our collection. But I don't know, there's just something pretty cool, I think, about finding letters, especially when you can identify what it used to belong to. So I might even keep it, you know. It's not going to take up much room, is it, in the backpack? So. Okay, so we're much further upstream now. Our plan is, because it's so murky, to keep going as far as we can this way, and then to come back on ourselves so that we're against the flow of the water, so that we can see a bit better. So there might not be as much stuff here. We were finding sort of the older stuff in the other direction, but as I said, it just got too deep to keep going, so we'll come back to that once the water levels have gone down a little bit. But yeah, off we go. Let's see if there's anything to find this end. So the first thing I found is what I had hoped was a complete bottle, but it isn't. It's just the top, but it's always nice when it's still got the stopper in. So yeah, we might see if we can get it out. It looks pretty, I might have to ask Ryan if he could get it out. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see what else there is. On to the next thing. So this must be where history takes a corner, because you can see here the water suddenly goes down this little waterfall and around the corner. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go back up to where we started and have a look in the shallow bits there, but definitely a place that we'd love to come back to. So isn't it just great? There's something really lovely about just being here. So yeah, we'll follow it down and see if we can find any of the stuff that's escaped us. That must be why it gets a bit quieter in terms of finds. But on we go. We still think there's going to be stuff to find behind us, so we'll go and have a look. Come with us. Okay, so I know that you can't see under the water sort of hugely well, so apologies for that, but there are some interesting looking things under here, so Ryan's going to get them out for us and we'll have a look. This is the first bottle. That's nice. Looks like an old sort of medicine bottle, doesn't it? A screw cap, but I like it. It looks like it, I think it's actually clear glass. It looked brown when it came out, but I think it'll be clear. Okay, get the next thing out then, Ryan. Oh, that's nice. Another little jar, look. But again, a really nice, unusual shape. Not so easy to find those. That's good. You hold that up. Hold it up. What is it? A bone?
I reckon it was a bone. No. No.
Yeah. That's weird. What is it for? Like metal? Hard to say.
Yeah. Pipe.
Yeah. Okay, did you think it was a bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, see, is there anything else? Oh look, the dogs. And there's another piece. So yeah, that's strange. But they're not the same like diameter, are they? So I don't know if they're from the same thing or if they made something together. Who knows? Okay, so on we go. Let's go and see. The dogs have jumped straight back out again. Maybe it was too cold for them. Let's go and see what else there is. Okay, here's another nice bottle that Ryan's found, and this one's pretty neat because it's local and it's still got the name on it. There you go, you can see it now. So this says Frome United Breweries. I think there was also a Frome United Dairies, you know, but this is obviously the brewery version, and that's a really nice bottle actually. I really like it. So yeah, that's good, isn't it? That's one for the collection, I think. Nice local one with the name on it in pretty good nick. I've just pulled this out of the water and I had no idea what it was, but Ryan thinks it's actually an old spanner. A spanner, did you say? Yeah. It might be like a starting handle. Yeah, a starting handle, look. I don't know. You guys and Ryan know better than I do. But I thought it looked like something interesting. And I can see something over here as well, so let's put that up there a second. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, look. I think this belongs to this. What do you think? God, that's really sweet, isn't it? What do you think? Would it? Yes, look, it would, wouldn't it? That's fantastic, isn't it? I think that's probably like the smallest one we found. I'm sure it would have had like another bit over the heel as well, look. But so I know that like feet were smaller back in the day, but I've got a feeling this is a child's one. I don't think I'm wrong. What do you think? But you can still see, look, the shape of the leather as it would have been cut, and this bit over it, I reckon. Look at that. There's something really lovely about the way that bucket's aged. And these are the bucket handles that Ryan saves and uses again for a variety of things. So another pair for him. Okay, so it's a little bit easier to walk here. It's a bit sandy, and hopefully you can see the bottom a little bit easier. Look at the wind. I'm sure you can hear the wind as well, so I do apologise for that. But let's go together and just have a look and see what we can find. Not much of anything. Ryan's actually, we just had to have a trip back to the car with our finds so far because we had so many of them. We've only got one bag today. So Ryan's left the magnet there because we actually weren't finding quite a lot of metal stuff at all, although it does seem to be a bit more prolific this end. Oh yeah, just a little bit look of one of those jars. Top, actually. That's never another shoe, is it? Yeah, it is. That's madness. Look at that. That one's got proper like plates on the bottom and everything. That's like the fourth one today. That's crazy. All of the people that would have worn these shoes. You just can't help but think, can you, like what has become of them? That's why I think they're such neat things to find, you know. There's a nice piece of pottery. We've got a piece as well. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Nice green bit. What is that? What is it?
That?
Yeah.
has got a light bulb fitting in the top.
No way.
That was a lamp.
Was it a lamp? That's neat. That's a pretty cool thing to find, isn't it?
It's definitely a light bulb.
No way.
Or is it? Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let me just film that top bit. Yeah, that's a light bulb, isn't it? Guys, what do you think? Some of you must recognise that. Is it an old lamp? Ah, I'm pleased with that. That's pretty neat. Let's see if we can do something with it. There's lots of bits of pottery here, look. The blue and white pieces. I've got to look really closely because, as I said before, it's pretty sandy, so stuff does get buried, and you can just see the edges of it. Oh, look. This is crazy now. The remains of another shoe. This one with the heel plate on, look. They're always fun. Oh, look, right next to it. It's a more modern one. That's so cool. I absolutely love that. It says Marie on it. Look at that. That's so odd, isn't it? How they were right next to each other. That's crazy. In fact, I'm very pleased with that. Oh, what have you got? Oh my goodness. That's brilliant. Oh my god, it's still got a spout on it and everything. That's really cool.
It
wow.
was in like that.
And you just saw the edge of it. I might have just spoofed back in, but it's fine. I think it can be fixed, you know. What do you think? You're going to keep it?
Yeah,
You've got
got
to.
some. Yeah, the handle's just rotted off.
Yeah, you can get that back on, I'm sure. Oh, that's really nice. Look at this thing. So, a quick appendix to our normal Larking adventure video, and as we did last week, we're just going to share with you some of Ryan's metal detecting finds. Hopefully you've seen the small video that we did in the week where he'd been out metal detecting and found some pretty cool stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's getting the knack of it now because he's been out again and found some really cool stuff. So I'll just talk you through what he's found. Some nice coins again. So these are just 2p, 1p. So, you know, he's got the hang of getting those up, but still haven't found our fortune yet, but you never know. This is interesting, actually. It says here, for amusement only, and then on the other side it says, not to be exchanged for goods. So it's some sort of like amusement token, isn't it? I wonder if it would have been from like an amusement arcade or something. What do you think? I've never seen one like that before, so if you recognise it, let me know. This lovely old ashtray, I love this. It's just got such a look, hasn't it? And it says Simmons Beer, and then it's got the Hop Leaf brand at the bottom with the little logo. Look, isn't that great? He just found this in like a wooded area, so I mean, how does it end up there? It's cool, isn't it? This is an interesting little thing. No idea what it is, so let me know what you think. But it obviously used to belong to something. Little ring, some sort of clasp from something. Again, don't know the age or anything of that, but there we go. And then quite a few bullet casings as well, so some different sized ones. And I will share with you, after he'd been metal detecting, he walked off to a lovely place near, well, it's sort of at the top of Bath, so fairly near where we live, and it's known as Shell Case Alley. So I'll just show you some footage of that because it's just like a super interesting place in the middle of just like a wooded area, so it's pretty cool. So I'll show you some footage of that, but first I just want to show you like his best find yet. So here we go. Here it is. Oh, even Pig likes it. Say hello then. Yes. he does like it. But look at this. This is a Royal Artillery cap badge, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. I've got to say about that then. Okay, let's just bear with me one sec. Okay, apologies for the interruption. I've just given him a little kiss. I think that's what he wanted. A bit of attention. So yeah, a Royal Artillery cap badge, and you can still see it actually in really good condition. You can still see the writing along the top, look, and along the bottom, which would have said it's a sort of Latin phrase. Oh, hello again. Looks great against your coat. Yes. And isn't it just magnificent? I mean, you've never found anything like that. And Ryan has said that he doesn't really even want to like clean it up because it kind of just looks great as it is, doesn't it? Don't you think? And there's the back. So we'd love to know how old it was. So yeah, he's really pleased with that. What an amazing find. That's definitely his top metal detecting find so far. And we will see what we can find out about it. If you think you can help us age it, let me know. I'd love to know how old it is. But yeah, isn't that just magnificent? And there's a little bit of video coming up that will just show Ryan filmed when he found it and how exciting that must have been. I'm sure we can all agree that that is a super find. I'm almost tempted to rename the channel just for this week only, Ryan's Larking Adventures. But you know, I'll be back on the top of my game next time, I'm sure. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the Roundup. We're home now, so I hope you enjoyed our adventure today and seeing a little bit of Ryan's adventures this week as well. So I hope you'll agree that he's been doing pretty well. So he was quite excited by his find this week. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at what we've brought back with us. So my mansion polish tin lid. It doesn't look quite as magnificent and now that it's out of the water, but hopefully if it dries out in the sun a little bit, we'll be able to keep a bit of the picture there. Brian's boot. I'll give that a good clean up and I'll put some pictures on next time, but you can see the detail, hopefully. It's pretty cool, isn't it? What do you think? Star find? It's got to be a contender, hasn't it? So we brought back some of the nice jars, the smaller bottles, my little milk glass with its lid. Look, I'm very, very proud of that. We've got the nice Boots bottle here, Boots the Chemist, little milk bottle, the sauce jar at the back there with the lid, this lovely ceramic jar, a camp coffee, and then of course the Hall's wine tonic at the back there, which is a really lovely find. So yeah, really pleased with that one. So all in all, it's been a pretty great haul this week, I hope you'll agree. We had a really good time, it was a really nice place to be, we really enjoyed it, and we found some pretty good stuff. Look at that, that's just super, isn't it? So I hope you've enjoyed it too. If you have, please do press like, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know when we've released videos. We'll share more of our adventures metal detecting with you as we go out, and of course we'll be back out again next week with another Larking adventure for you. See you all soon. Bye.